Hoyt in his, I want to say, third season leading the Valley Buffaloes. Onto the hardwood for the Wayne Buffaloes. Starters are number 10, Tommy Reese, a junior. Number 11, Colby Taylor, a senior. Number 12, Garrett Chappell, also a junior. Number 23, Wyatt Van Orden, junior. And number 24, senior, Peyton Peterson. Wyatt Van Orden, Garrett Chappell at right around 15 points per night. Colby Taylor, 12.5. This is a Wayne Badgers team that scores a lot of points. And but one of their big strategies is just to outscore you, outdo you on the points and win that game. And Wayne Badgers, they've done it well this year, 14-6 overall this season. We're just about to get underway, and tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. For the tip, Peyton Peterson against Cameron Franklin. Valley in the road blacks, Wayne in the home whites. Tip won by Valley, but then stolen away by Garrett Chappell up to the right wing. Stolen right back by Orrin Wood. Good hands by Wood, and teams exchange steals, exchange turnovers, call it what you will. Garrett Spencer, left wing, man-to-man defense for the Wayne Badgers. Across the top of the arc, Kyson Spencer, a transfer in this season, or this school year. Drive, left side, floater, short by the Buffaloes. Offensive rebound, too short. Again, another offensive rebound. Ball popped up in the air and out of bounds off of Wayne. Diving effort by Tommy Reese. Boy, he jumped out there, sacrificed his body. Couldn't get to the ball, though. And it's Valley basketball. To inbound, Orrin Wood. He'll go way back court to Spencer. Garrett, state championship pitcher, won a player of the year, I believe, and won a baseball. One of last year's top three-point shooters and this year's top scorers. One of the top scorers, I should say. Kyson Spencer with it on the left wing. Valley lobs it inside. Ball poked away from behind. Wayne has it. Spencer pokes it back, but then Chappell gets it back again. So both teams really some quick hands exchanging takeaways. Chappell looks right, tries to drive, looks back right again. Chappell fakes the shot, dishes off in the corner. Wayne looking for that hole in the Valley defense. It's a 1-3-1 zone, is what it looks like initially. Buffaloes defending. Wayne works it around, top of the key. Colby Taylor fires inside, turnaround jumper from the left side. Tommy Reese misses over the top, and Valley with the rebound. They'll take their time. Coach Owen Hoyt had a good season last year. The Buffaloes 21-8 overall. Garrett Spencer to the right side, bounces into Kyson Spencer. He'll back in, put it up high off the glass and miss. Rebound tipped by Peyton Peterson over into the hands of Chappell. Garrett puts his head down, loses the dribble in the right corner. Colby Taylor thought about the three. Instead, they work it around, and Reese comes down and is bumped by Cameron Franklin. First personal foul of the game for either team. No score with 6 minutes left in the first quarter on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Wayne inbounds. Three-point shot for for Wayne is short. Spencer long bounce pass up ahead. A nice finish by Gavin Hoyt to put Valley up 2-0 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Rocky Mountain Yeti, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Evanston, Wyoming. Also other dealerships in western Wyoming. Lob inside. Peyton Peterson stuck on the baseline, bounces across the baseline, threw it away. To bounce on that end line, and Wayne with 3 turnovers already has attempted one shot. Valley on top 2-0 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Man defense for the Badgers. Garrett Spencer guarded by Tommy Reese. That's a tall order for Reese, for anybody. Spencer, a quick, smart, very good shooter, smooth and good athlete. Reverse layup attempt is missed short by Orrin Wood, but he gets his own offensive rebound, puts it back up and in, and Valley leads 4-0 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Coach Hinkle up off his seat. Coach Hoyt up off his seat as well. Van Orden across the top, ball deflected and picked up backcourt by Chappell of the Badgers. Garrett dribbles up to the right wing. In the corner, Reese fires inside. Payton across the lane. Down inside, the floater missed. Rebound, Orrin Wood. He'll push up the right side. Chapel defending Kyson Spencer, who can't quite finish, but he is fouled. And Spencer goes to the line to shoot 2. 4:36 left, first quarter. And tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by Bear Lake Realty. For real estate at Bear Lake, work with the best. Visit bearlakerealty.com. They've got great timeshare options, beachfront, room with a view, secluded mountain retreats, and much more. bearlakerealty.com. First free throw by Kyson Spencer, back of the iron. Second free throw swishes through. And Valley, it takes a 5-0 lead just about midway through this first quarter. Chapel across the timeline, wearing that left sleeve, as many players are doing these days. Up to the left elbow, left angle, a long 2-point attempt. Colby Taylor gets that to ease on down through, and Wayne is on the board. Takes almost 4 minutes for them to find their first field goal. Garrett Spencer in the lane, just outside the lane, left side on the angle. Pulls up and hits. He's got great elevation when he goes up to shoot. Reese looking inside, nothing there. Wyatt Van Orden back to Reese, just outside the free throw line. Right to baseline jumper, just a bit short. Colby Taylor, and the rebound, Valley Buffaloes. Spencer gives to Wood. Low-scoring game so far. Again, Wayne is one of the top offensive teams in the state. 6th, that's 64 points per game. Just 2 so far through 4.5 minutes. Spencer, the long 3. This one shot a little bit too long. Offensive rebound, put back, no. Offensive rebound, put back, no. Fight for the board, and Franklin pulls it in for the Badgers, or for the Buffaloes, rather. Another 3-point attempt. So far, Valley dominating on the glass, and Coach Mike Hinkle of the Badgers wants to talk about it. We'll take a quick break as well and be back in just a bit. You're watching 1A Utah basketball on KSL and MyLocalRadio.com.
Hi there, Craig Dearden with Castle Rock Chevrolet right here in Evanston. Of course, it's about finding you that perfect vehicle, but at Castle Rock, it's about a lot more. It's using our experience to get you the best rate. We will get you the vehicle that you've always wanted. It's about knowing your vehicle is in the right hands. Throughout the buying experience here at Castle Rock Chevrolet, we're here for you. If you're ready to buy a new truck, come to Castle Rock. Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
The Alton Coal Development is located in Alton, Utah. The development employs 32 people at the extraction site, and another 30 are employed driving trucks. Alton Coal reclaims the land by restoring habitat for sage grouse and cattle. Alton Coal.
Back at Richfield High School, where Valley leads Wayne 7-2 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Chapel to the left wing, Wyatt Van Orden. As you look at stats for this Wayne Badgers team, one thing stood out to me at least. Chapel drives the lane, kicks it out left corner. The three-pointer is short, and the rebound out to Spencer. Wayne does not have a guy who really pulls down a lot of rebounds. Leading rebounder is Colby Taylor, just under 4 per game. Spencer got a little careless, and Reese caught up to him, poked the ball away from behind. Badgers set it up. Wyatt Van Orden, 3 from the right baseline, just about down near the corner. Van Orden knocks it down. So Wayne does not, just by the numbers, and maybe they're missing some stats from what I could find online, but that's only about Colby Taylor 4 a game, and as a team, the top 5 guys only averaging 12 rebounds. And so far, Valley taking advantage of that. Cameron Franklin, nice entry pass to him, and he finishes on the left side. 9-5 Valley on top on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Well, Valley's got to really, or Wayne rather, has got to really focus in on boxing out a team like Valley that will crash the offensive boards. Down the right corner, Taylor dribbles toward the top. Now, one guy that will come off the bench and hustle for rebounds is Logan Chapel. Badgers knocked down another 3. Who was that? Chapel? Was that 12? Number 12, Garrett Chapel with the 3. And the Badgers go from down 7-2 to within 1, 9-8. They get those open looks, and they'll knock them down. Garrett Chapel averaging almost 15, just better than 15 a game, I should say. Garrett Spencer Wayne into a 2-3 zone defense. They're trying to pack the inside and get a few more offensive or defensive rebounds, but it yields a 3-point attempt by Orrin Wood, who knocks it down. 12-8. Valley up by 4. That 3-point shot was huge for the Buffaloes last year. That was a big part of how they beat Rich in the semifinal game. Up to the right side, 3-point shot attempt. Colby Taylor misses, and the rebound to Valley. A minute left to go in the first quarter. And Buffalo's on top by 4, 12-8 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Right side. Into the corner. Kyson Spencer lobs inside for Franklin, and he's pushed in the back, loses control of the ball. About a foul on Wayne with 45.9 seconds left in the first. I believe it was Peyton Peterson of the Badgers, his first personal foul. Badgers' second team foul. Inbound to Spencer in the left corner. Dribbles up toward the top, picks it up, and a 2-3 zone still for the Wayne Badgers. They get it over to Spencer for 3 left. Wayne got it. Garrett Spencer, and Valley making Wayne maybe rethink that 2-3 zone defense as they knock down a couple of threes on consecutive possessions. Tommy Reese thinks about the 3. Under 30 to go in the first quarter. Valley up by 7. Chappell mishandles a pass. 16, 15, 14. Peterson back to Chappell. He'll take the 3. Misses a bit too long. Fight for the board. Taylor has it. He'll back it out with 7, 6. Chappell finds a lane. Scoops it up with the right hand. Misses. Taylor's there for the putback. And that will end the first quarter. Colby Taylor with 4 points, including a putback just before the buzzer. 15-10. Valley leads at the end of 1 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. And we'll be right back on Utah 1A basketball on KSL and mylocalradio.com.
I didn't think it was possible to add one more thing to my already busy schedule. Then I realized that earning my degree will not only help me, but my family too.
If you're looking for live local sports, local news, weather, live classifieds, and free photo downloads, search no more. MyLocalRadio.com has what you want. Watch your teams live or browse the tens of thousands of photographs of Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho high school events, from speech and drama competitions, rodeo, an array of different athletics, activities, community events, and so much more. Visit MyLocalRadio.com today and find what you're looking for.
Binda's Curry Pizza Palace offers fresh, hot pizza as well as other yummy menu items. We also offer delivery to locals and surrounding hotels. Wishing the Badgers success.
Back for second quarter action. You're tuned in to Utah 1A basketball presented by Bear Lake Realty. For the best in Bear Lake and Realty in the Bear Lake area, visit BearLakeRealty.com. Wayne back into a man-to-man defense. That 2-3 zone yielded a couple of threes on consecutive possessions for Valley. Badgers going for the steal. Colby Taylor. Valley works it around, makes them pay with a 3 from the left corner. Casey Reck. Not to be confused with big brother Kobe Reck, who graduated last year. Was part of that state runner-up team. Badgers work it around. Van Orden fires in backdoor. Peyton Peterson, too much traffic, kicks it back out. Chappell for 3, rattles and pops out. Boy, that one was halfway down. Garrett Spencer goes up and pulls down the rebound. Spencer, composed, smart athlete. Dribbles up across the timeline, gives to Hoyt. He'll drive in, dish it back outside. 3-point shot attempt, bounces in front of the rim over the top. Franklin chases down the rebound. Hoyt was looking left corner, thought he might have somebody there. Instead, drives and scoops it up and in. Nice hop step. Gavin Hoyt, the freshman, showing the senior-type moves. Finishes to make Valley, or put Valley on top, 20-10. Nice one-handed grab by Colby Taylor. Badgers just save it. Peyton Peterson goes up strong. He ends up on the floor. He was undercut. Should have been a foul there, I think, and Coach Hinkle agrees. Peterson was in the air and got undercut. That was a dangerous play, but no whistle. 6:30 left second quarter. Spencer launches a quick 3, misses a bit short. Rebound, Badgers and Garrett Chappell. What a heads-up play. He's going to the floor. He just puts the ball on the ground to dribble and then passes it off as he ends up on the ground. Peterson across the lane. Tries to pass it, and Spencer kicks it away. Valley on top, 20-10. on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Already 1, 2, 3 triples in the game for the Buffaloes as a team. Badgers with 2 of those. They've missed a few more. Chappell looking to inbound. Gives left side to Tyler Chappell. Left corner, Peterson dribbles up toward the top. Tyler Chappell with it. And a reach-in easy call against Casey Reck. That is the second foul of the game against the Valley Buffaloes, team foul. Checking in, Traven Peterson, wide-bodied junior. Got a better beard than I can grow already. It's impressive. Number 23 in there for Wayne, or 22. Long pass down to the baseline. Chappell looks to go back out, now bounces inside. Tommy Reese dribbles around, hangs in the air, gives to Peterson in the corner, just saved it after mishandling it. Hot pass across to Garrett Chappell, then inside Peterson. Boy, that looked like a swat on the arm, but a nice block by Cameron Franklin. And Peterson couldn't pull it back in and control it. Badgers turn it over. Coach Hinkle still on his feet. I don't think he's sat down yet. Coaching the Wayne Badgers. And Coach Hoyt was on his chair. He's back up, now crouches down. 5:25 left, second quarter. 20-10, the Badgers being doubled up by the Buffaloes. Wood in the lane, floats it high off the glass and in. Orrin Wood, 7 points in the ball game. That was impressive adjustment as the defense was trying to block the shot. Full court pressure from Valley, maybe more of a half-court trap. Reese in some trouble, lobs it deep, and it's picked off by Cameron Franklin. Badgers with a 5th turnover. That just too much air underneath it. Spencer hesitates and then throws it to Peterson. Knocks it away for Wayne, but Valley with the basketball underneath the hoop. Looking in. Wood to Spencer. Again, boy, he bobbles the ball, but with presence of mind to keep that right foot down, a pivot foot, and avoid a travel. Spencer fires inside. Franklin working against the D, and he gets Peterson off his feet. Tavin jumps right into Franklin for the foul. And Traven, excuse me, I've been calling him Traven Peterson with his first personal foul. Badgers' 3rd team foul. Checking in, Van Orden back into the game. Peterson back in as well. Or Peyton Peterson back in. Wood looking for Spencer. Does get it into him in the corner. Around the top. Good D by Tommy Reese. And a man defense from the Badgers. They went to a 2-3 zone for a bit, and Valley knocked down 2 threes in a row. Wood backs in just enough to Colby Taylor, who takes a page out of Manu Ginobili's book. Goes to the ground, draws the charging foul. And we take a timeout. 22-10, 4:31 left in the second on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Valley on top on this presentation of Utah 1A basketball on KSL and MyLocalRadio.com.
Bryce Canyon sure is amazing, but don't just stand there at the overlook. Hop on the saddle for a true Wild West experience. Ruby's Inn has the perfect horseback adventure for your family. Whether it's just an hour-and-a-half ride to the canyon rim or a full-day getaway to the very trails used by outlaw Butch Cassidy, we've got rides for first-timers and old-timers. Come visit us in the lobby to plan your adventure or call 866-782-0002. Ruby's Inn, the wonder of the West.
Welcome back to Utah 1A basketball, presented by Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. For your next construction project, count on the best. Visit ellingfordbros.com. Reese, little hesitation, then kicks it down underneath. Peyton Peterson with the finish. Nice job to break the press there by the Badgers, who scored their first bucket of the quarter with that one, 4:20. That's about the same time it took them to score in the first quarter. They could go avoid those droughts. Wayne would be a lot closer than 10 points down. Garrett Spencer backs it out on top of that big R for Richfield at center court. Richfield High School hosting this year's state tournament. Spencer, an uncharacteristic turnover, and Colby Taylor goes the other way and finishes on the left side, or on the right side with the right hand. He was on the left. I liked how he went at the defense who was coming on that right side, and that forced the defense to either just let it go or foul. Pass down inside. Garrett Chappell anticipates and steals it. Up ahead, it's a 2-on-3. Taylor thought about a three, instead spins around, now does take the three. It's a bit long, rebound. Cameron Franklin skies up there for the board. He's got some long arms and some big hops. He got up high there. 3:20 left in the second quarter. Badgers on a 4-0 run. Coach Owen Hoyt takes a timeout, and we'll take one as well. You're watching Utah 1A basketball on KSL and MyLocalRadio.com.
When you buy or sell real estate, it's important to work with a realtor that has experience, is knowledgeable about the market that you're interested in, and has your best interest at heart. At Bear Lake Realty, you'll find all of these traits plus more when you work with Gary McKee and his professional team. So whether you're buying or selling land, a home, a summer home, or a quarter share, make sure you're working with the best real estate team. Call Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty today.
Welcome back to this Utah 1A basketball presentation presented by Bear Lake Realty. Visit BearLakeRealty.com for the best in realty in the Bear Lake area. Tonight's game is also brought to you in part by the town of Garden City, Utah, where families play. That's Garden City, Utah, and beautiful Bear Lake. Log on to bearlake.org today. That's bearlake.org. Down inside, and a travel on Braden Heaton as he tried to make a move for the hoop. Owen Hoyt, coach of the Buffaloes, hands to his sides, and how is that a travel-type protest? 3 minutes to go. The Badgers on a 4-0 run. Second quarter action on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Oh, and a poor pass by Peyton Peterson right to the hands of Garrett Spencer. He'll go up, pull up short, miss a bit long, and then knock the ball away from Peyton Peterson. That height advantage for Peterson forced Spencer to rethink attacking the hoop. He pulled up short and missed, and Badgers dodge a bullet after a pretty poor pass. Garrett Chappell, left side, Peterson. Back to Chappell on the right wing. He'll try to drive, then dish off. Peterson cutting in. He's double teamed and travels before he gets a shot off. He hit the shot, so the Buffaloes dodge a little bullet there. 22-14. Badgers would have cut it to a 6-point game had they made that one. They've trailed by as much as 12. Spencer gives to Wood. Man-to-man defense for Wayne. Again, they went to a zone, 2-3 zone midway through the first quarter, and Valley made them pay with a couple of three-point baskets. Buffaloes work it around. Back up top, Kyson Spencer on the left wing, and then reset the offense to Orrin Wood. Wood with 7 points already in the game, averages 6 per night, and he had a great first quarter, 5 points, plus an early bucket in the second. Spencer around the top of the arc, good switch on the defense. Peyton Peterson with Spencer, and he throws it away, looking inside, trying to force it in there to Braden Heaton. Buffaloes with 3 turnovers in the quarter. Chappell, left wing, drives, dishes underneath to Peyton Peterson, who goes up, and he's blocked from behind by Braden Heaton. Those long arms of the big, tall Heaton, a sophomore, getting some quality minutes. Wood drives, scoops it up with the left hand and misses. Rebound by Tommy Reese of Wayne. 22-14. Badgers down. Ball poked away from Tommy Reese. It's a 2-on-1. Spencer settles in right wing for the three and misses off the glass. Spencer, though, saves it, and a push on the Badgers is a 4th personal foul against Wayne, or a 4th team foul. Garrett Chappell with his 2nd personal. Neither team has scored in a couple of minutes. The Badgers scored 4 points. They hadn't scored for the first 3 minutes and 40 seconds of the quarter. Then they scored 2 quick buckets within a minute. Now they haven't scored in 2 minutes. Inbound to Wood. Quick catch and release from the corner. Missed short. Garrett Chappell with the rebound. He pushes up against 3 guys all the way to the hoop. Nice adjustment at the last second by Garrett to move off to the right side of the defense and make the layup. 22-16, a minute to go, 60 seconds left in this first half. Badgers have cut the lead to 6. They were down 12. Spencer, right side, gives to Kyson Spencer. Defense comes from the backside, strips it away, Garrett Chappell. And the Badgers heading the other way. They've got a 2-on-1 out in front, and the finish from the right side, Colby Taylor. Nice time on the passing. Great timing from Tommy Reese. Badgers are within 4, 22-18. This is an 8-0 run by Wayne. 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Valley would like to play for the last shot, I think, here. Wayne wants to get the ball back before halftime. Hoyt across the lane, left wing. Garrett Spencer short on the three, and rebound Wayne. Peyton Peterson is fouled as he comes down with it. Kyson Spencer doesn't agree with the call, but he picks up his second personal foul. And Wayne has 21.3 seconds to bring the core of the ball up and run a play. Garrett Chappell takes his time. Now crosses the timeline with about 2 seconds to spare on what would have been a 10-second violation. 10-9. Chappell to the right side. Wyatt Van Orden, who hadn't scored in this first half. They go down inside, left baseline, missed the shot with 2-1, trying to get a shot off, but a foul on the floor with .3. Badgers will have time to just pass one in and tip it real quick. The foul charged to Gavin Hoyt, his first. Tommy Reese, let's see what Coach Mike Hinkle has dialed up here for a quick inbound tip. They lob it in, and it's not going to get anything but the Badgers end the first half on an 8-0 run, climb to within 4, 22-18 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard at the half. Our halftime show brought to you by Southern Utah University. We'll be back with that right after this on Utah 1A basketball and KSL at mylocalradio.com.
Ryan Farm Service Center in Loa proudly sponsors Badger basketball. Spring's around the corner for all your seed, feed, fertilizer, lawn, garden, soil amenities, and more. We also offer a top-notch welding service. Call McCoy for a quote, 435-836-2884.
Brown Brother Construction is a general engineering contractor with extensive knowledge and experience in street, road, and highway construction. As a company, we are proud of our reputation for quality work and customer satisfaction. We are also proud to be Badger fans. Go Badgers!
Welcome back to this Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, Wyoming presentation of Utah 1A basketball. At the half, Valley on top by 4. The Buffaloes were ahead by 12 midway through the second quarter, but Wayne Badger scored the final 8 points of the quarter, 8-0 run, and closed it within 4, 22-18 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Our halftime show is presented by Southern Utah University. Visit suu.edu and experience more with Southern Utah University. Wayne Badger's cheer squad just performed. Looks like the Valley Buffaloes cheer team is out on the court now, and they'll take the floor. Colby Taylor had 8 points to lead the Badgers, and for Valley, Orrin Wood had 7 points, Garrett Spencer with 5, Gavin Hoyt with 4. As, again, Valley jumped out to a 22-10 lead. Wayne went through stretches in the first quarter and the second quarter, about 3.5 minutes in each, the first 3.5 minutes of each, without scoring. And then they poured on late in the quarter the rest of the way. So in that first quarter, no points through 4 minutes, and then the final 4 minutes, they scored 10. Second quarter, no points through the first 4 minutes. The final 4 minutes, they score 8 points, and ended up outscoring Valley 8-7 in that second period. Wayne with no free throws attempted yet in the game. Valley just 1 of 2. Not a lot of free throws so far in this one. And it's Valley leading 22-18 at the half on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. I think we'll keep it right here while the cheer team performs. Then we'll go to some ads. You're tuned in to 1A Utah Basketball on KSL and MyLocalRadio.com. We're at the half, brought to you by Southern Utah University, and today's broadcast is brought to you in part by Bear Lake Realty and by Ellingford Brothers of Evanston, Wyoming. No portion of this webcast in its entirety may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Deseret Digital Media. We'll take a quick break and be back on Utah 1A Basketball on KSL and MyLocalRadio.com.
Bryce Canyon Half Marathon, 13.1 miles of fast and unforgettable running on scenic Byway 12. From Bryce Canyon City descending to Cannonville through the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Race runs on the second Saturday in July. Start training today.
Bullhead Sand and Gravel has been providing you with all your gravel needs since 2005. We have decorative rock, sewer rock, three-quarter rock, road base, riprap, reject sand, and pit run. We will deliver you as much or as little as you need. We also build beautiful retaining walls.
When it comes to parts and service, don't rely on anyone other than the team at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. The professional mechanics and parts department team have the experience to help you with whatever you need. When you need to add a winch, get an extra belt or spark plugs, winterize, repair or replace tires, or have a rebuild, they can help. Whatever you need, gift ideas, parts, accessories, or a great mechanic, you'll find it all at Cash Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on Highway 91.
At Cache Valley Bank, you get all the options and services without all the hassle. Personal and business banking services. From the professional staff of Cache Valley Bank, go Badgers!
Comfort Inn in Richfield offers guests cozy accommodations and friendly service. Amenities include free Wi-Fi, free hot breakfast, indoor pool and hot tub. If you're looking for a getaway, or if you're here at the Comfort Inn for work, we've got you covered. Call Double T Construction for all your building needs, residential, commercial, remodels, and concrete. Give Tyler a call, 435-691-2047. Good luck, Badger basketball.
Welcome to the playoffs. We wish you the best of luck at the tournament. At South Central Communications, our dedicated team is working overtime, bringing you the fastest, most reliable network available.
What did one thirsty range cow say to the other? I'm utterly parched.
Thirsty livestock equals lower profits. Protect your profits now with high-quality cement troughs from Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, Wyoming, a family-owned company serving ranchers across Wyoming and beyond for over 75 years. Before your profits go teats up from the thirst, contact Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Increase the life of your trough and protect small range animals with a critter ladder. Ellingford Brothers, Evanston.
Essential Mobile Technologies, your first responders to your electronics technology needs. From internet to cell phones to solar, we service it all. 435-691-2872.
Frosty's Cleaning and Sales wants to wish Region 20 success. Frosty's has the most up-to-date equipment and utilizes an enzyme extraction combined with hot water for both carpets and tile. Frosty's also offers custom welding and fabrication. Call Shane or Judy today.
On the weekends, our weeks never end. We'll be devoted to you all day. And we'll keep working for you all night until the job is done.
Having a cabin cabin close to home where you can get away for a day or two or a week at a time is something many people dream of but think it will never happen because owning 2 homes is a stretch. Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty has the solution. Quarter shares. You own 1/4 of the property. It's similar to a timeshare, except there are only 3 others who share time in your property. It's simple, cost-effective, and a wonderful way to have it all. Call Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty today, 435-946-8888.
Welcome back to 1A Utah basketball, presented by Bear Lake Realty and Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. At the half, it's Valley leading Wayne 22-18. Buffaloes had built a 12-point lead, 22-10, but went scoreless for the final about 5 minutes of that second quarter. And in that span, Wayne went on an 8-0 run to climb to within 4, led by Colby Taylor's 8 points. They really started to work the ball around a lot better and made some adjustments defensively. And part of the adjustment was to stay in that man-to-man defense. Wayne had switched to a 2-3 zone for a brief moment in the first quarter. Orrin Wood knocked down a 3. Garrett Spencer knocked down a 3. And Wayne said, "What? We better go back to man." Just about ready to start the third quarter. And today's broadcast is brought to you in part by Ellingford Brothers of Evanston. For your next construction project, count on the best. Visit ellingfordbros.com. They've got concrete, sand, gravel, welding, and fabrication, custom truck accessories, and more. Again, it's ellingfordbros.com. Badgers, the designated home team in this one, since they're the higher rated or the higher ranked team as far as seeding, the higher seeded team. Region 19's number 2, Valley Region 20's number 3. Tommy Reese, left wing. Buffaloes into a zone defense. Badgers go down inside, ball knocked away. Hoyt saves it, nice tiptoe on the baseline to take that away. 8th turnover of the game for the Badgers. Valley with 7, so they were even in that first half on turnovers. This Buffalo's the road blacks with the orange stripe, orange numbers, white outline. Badgers white, the home white team. Down inside, nice move by Cameron Franklin, aggressive attacking the hoop, and Valley back up by 6, 24-18 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Garrett Chappell goes the other end, hooks it up with the left hand. It rolls around and drops through. There's a chance for the 3-point play. Chappell says to Cameron Franklin, anything you can do, I can do better. Garrett attacks the hoop and has a chance for the 3-point play. Garrett at the line. Free throw, back of the iron, no. Rebound, Peyton Peterson, but bumped into the back of Cameron Franklin. Peyton called for the push in the back, and the lead remains at 4 for Valley. 24-20 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Hoyt around to the left wing. Wood lobs, looking back door, ball tipped away and out of bounds. Valley basketball. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by the Cache Valley Visitors Bureau for outdoor adventure, a foodie trek, amazing music and theater, and Utah State Athletics. That's the Cache Valley Visitors Bureau. Find your fun in Logan by visiting explorelogan.com. That's explorelogan.com. Hoyt looking inside. Nice cut by Wood. Then kicking the left corner. Kyson Spencer for 3. Swish. Kyson Spencer. Valley, I think, would probably look back on that first half and say, boy, we did not shoot well from beyond the arc. Want to do better in the second half. They've done that so far with that 3 by Spencer. Garrett Chappell to a cutting Colby Taylor out left corner. Reese back up top. Chappell the long 3. A little bit too long on the shot. And Franklin the rebound. 27-20, Valley on top by 7. They've led by as much as 10 or 12 points midway through the second quarter. Wayne has not led in this game. Wood left wing 3, swish. Orrin Wood buries it, and Valley quickly back up by 10. Wayne has made it a habit of going scoreless for the first couple minutes of the quarter. They haven't done that here, though. And the drive and finish by Tommy Reese. Pretty finish. Looking like Kyrie Irving. Hanging in the air, adjusting his shot, hooking it up. Some English on the ball. Loops it in off the window. Spencer to Kyson Spencer on the high block. One dribble, gets down a little lower, then bounces back outside. Orrin Wood. Next game up tonight, Rich versus Paiute. Spencer spins. Nice step around the defense, but misses the shot short. Taylor pulls down the rebound for Wayne. Up to the right wing, back out, Tommy Reese. Valley, a wide zone. Not sure if this is a 2-3 is what it looks like. Pass across the baseline. Peyton Peterson was bumped, thought he was fouled out of bounds, but doesn't get the call. Wayne maintains possession. Down by 8, 30-22 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. This is Region 19's number 2, Wayne Badgers, versus Region 20's number 3, Valley Buffaloes. Long inbound to Tommy Reese. He gives a fake, then drives, scoops it up, and can't get that to go. Franklin with a rebound, about his 6th of the game. 5:04 left in the third on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Valley on top by 8. Had some good games today, had a few blowouts. Maybe as expected in this first round of play. Kyson Spencer hands off Garrett Spencer at the free throw line. They go back outside. Wood spins in the lane, pulls up just inside the free throw line, misses too strong, and Franklin. It's an interesting. Valley Buffaloes don't like the call, but as Franklin went up for the rebound, I don't know if we can see that replay, Jaron, but as Franklin went up to get that rebound, I think it was Garrett Chappell who went flying forward. Either it was a great acting job or the ref got it right. There was something that happened, and Cameron Franklin picks up his 2nd personal foul. Down to the right corner. Badgers work it back around. Chappell, left wing. He gets a step on the D, goes at Franklin and finishes with the left hand. Garrett Chappell with 9 in the ball game brings the Badgers to within 6. 30-24 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. I mentioned, I think it was Reese looking like Kyrie Irving. And Chappell does the same. Here's the drive, and hanging in the air with the left hand, Orrin Wood. Boy, getting a showcase tonight of finishing at the hoop. Chappell up to the top of the key. Nice dish. Peyton Peterson slices to the hoop, misses the shot. Rebound, Gavin Hoyt of Valley. He'll dribble away from traffic, then gives off to Wood. Orrin, average of 6 per game. He has 12 in this one, so he's doubled. Actually more than doubled his season per night average. 5.6 is his actual average. Ooh, a pass up top. Garrett Chappell goes for it. Gavin Hoyt, I thought Chappell actually had position. Ty goes to the offense maybe. Ty goes to the runner type of situation there. Garrett Chappell picks up the foul. His 3rd personal. That's not good news for the Wayne Badgers. Chappell will have to be careful. In fact, Coach Mike Hinkle wants to pull him out, doesn't get a sub over to the scores table. He puts his hands out and, well, how come I can't get that sub? Tyler Chappell waiting to check in. Garrett Chappell with 3 fouls. Got to be careful here. Give to Spencer. He'll pull up long 2. Swish. Nothing but net for the smooth shooting Garrett Spencer. 34-24. Valley back up by 10. Garrett Chappell draws the foul as he tries to attack and split the defense. A blocking foul on Casey Reck, who just checked back into the game. His 2nd personal. 3rd team foul on the Valley Buffaloes. Inbound, out top, Reese. 3:20 left to go in the 3rd. And a pass kicked away, a little bit of a late whistle, but knew it was coming. Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by the Evanston Travel and Tourism Board. Be wowed by Celtic superstars in Evanston, Wyoming during the World-Class Celtic Festival next month, March 23rd and 24th. Visit EvanstonCelticFestival.com. What a nice move, a reverse on a dish. Peyton Peterson with the finish, has 4 points in the game. Badgers back to within 8. Visit EvanstonCelticFestival.com for all the info on that Evanston Celtic Festival. Buffaloes playing a little keep away. A lot of movement, bringing guys out high. Casey Reck, 1 dribble to his left. Picks it up and gives to Wood. Just a high 1-man out. Cameron Franklin parked at the free throw line. Orrin Wood drives, dishes off. Valley spreading the floor, just trying to spread things out and out-patience the Wayne Badgers. Badgers in a man-to-man defense. Peyton Peterson, the easiest defensive job of his life as Cameron Franklin camped out. Boy, he's putting down roots at that free throw line. And a carry by Casey Reck. The Badgers outlast the Buffaloes on that stall play from Coach Owen Hoyt, who's talking to the refs saying, and pointing to his right hip. Not sure what he's saying, but doesn't like the call. Valley's first turnover of the second half. 2:06 left in the 3rd quarter. Reese kicks it out to Chappell. Tyler across the top. Badgers down by 8, 34-26, the closest they've been in this second half is right now as they get another nice finish from Tommy Reese on the right side. He's got 4 points in the quarter. And Wayne down by 6. They were down by 4 to start the period. Valley pushed that. They've outscored the Badgers 12-10, and Wayne is within 8. Wood drives the lane. He's up high. Ball swatted away, but a foul as he went to the basket. Interested to see who they call this on. Peyton Peterson. And that is his third. So Peyton Peterson, Garrett Chappell, both with 3 fouls apiece. And it's decision time for Coach Mike Hinkle. With a couple of guys in a bit of foul trouble. Orrin Wood misses the first. That's just the third free throw of the game for either team. There's the fourth. That one drops through for Orrin Wood. The Badgers have attempted 1 free throw. They're 0 for 1. The Buffaloes, 2 out of 4 from the line. Not a lot of free throws in this ballgame. 35-28. Valley back up by 7. Oh, Kobe Taylor just dodges a bullet there. He tried to split the defense. Ball knocked away. He gets it back on the floor. Back door. They go underneath. Taylor fires inside. He's got Reese. Takes it at the defense. Then bounces it to Peyton Peterson. Back across the lane. Left corner 3. Short. Rebound. Garrett Spencer. Ball poked away. Good quick hands by Tyler Chappell. But Valley maintains possession. 35-28. Buffalo's on top on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Spencer on the right wing, guarded by Reese. Garrett Spencer hasn't scored but 7 points in the game. 3-point shot left wing, Orrin Wood. He's had a big third quarter. 9 points. And that puts Valley back up by 10. Each time Wayne threatens to get back into it, get close to a tie, the Buffaloes push back away. Badgers work it around. Reese finds a lane, puts it up high off the glass, misses, tips his own rebound out to Tyler Chappell in the corner, but he steps on the baseline. 25.5 seconds left in the third quarter. And Valley on top by 10 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Rocky Mountain Yeti, we've got Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, the best in Evanston, Wyoming. Great service there at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Under 20 seconds to go. Across the timeline, Orrin Wood between the legs, gets by his man, dishes off right corner. Spencer for 3, nope, short. Offensive rebound, the putback way off target. Rebound, Traven Peterson, and did we get a timeout or a foul? I think Coach Hinkle might have been calling for the timeout. No, 4.3 seconds to go in the third quarter. The foul is at Orrin Wood, his second personal, and Wayne has the full court of distance to go with 4.3 seconds left, down by 10. Reese to Van Orton, back to Reese. Tommy pulls up, and you could hear the slap, but it must have been on the hand like a high five. Badgers don't get the call, and at the end of 3, it's Valley on top, 38-28 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Fourth quarter coming up when we return on Utah 1A basketball on KSL at mylocalradio.com.
When you're in need of meat processing, think of the Glendale Country Store. Kyle and Rachel Spencer, from beef to wild game, they do it all. Summer sausage and their famous barbecue jerky. Wishing the Buffaloes success.
Feeling the worst? Snap out of it. Become a new you in no time. With Logomaniacs, look your best. Logomaniacs, the right look for the right price.
Many of our customers have tried.
Harward & Reese specializes in general building and engineering projects throughout Utah. Harward & Reese is a proud supporter of Wayne Badger Athletics and want to wish the Badgers success in the postseason. Go Badgers!
Welcome back to Utah 1A basketball, presented by Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. For your next construction project, visit ellingfordbros.com. That's ellingfordbros.com. Garrett Spencer, the top of the key, dribbles to his right, guarded out high by Tommy Reese, creates enough separation to avoid a 5-second violation. Orrin Wood and the Valley Buffaloes on top by 10. Badgers had climbed to within 4 by the half, but Valley outscores Wayne 16-10 in that third quarter. Spencer, quick spin move, dribbles to his left, buys some time, kicks to Wood in the left corner. 3-point shot attempt, no. Rebound tipped around. Garrett Chappell had it, tipped away from him. Peyton Peterson comes out loose, ahead to Tommy Reese across the lane, scoops it up, misses. Peterson with the offensive board. Foul on the putback attempt. And Peterson at the line. This will be the second and third free throws of the game for the Wayne Badgers. You might think we're in the first quarter with that low of free throw attempts for the Badgers, but no. They just have not attacked the hoop much, and Valley has not fouled. They've played very, very good defense without a lot of fouls. The foul there was charged to Garrett Spencer, his first. Peterson hits the first, it rims and pops out, but an offensive board by Wyatt Van Orden. Into the middle, Reese, left corner, Chappell thought about the three, kicks it up top instead. Spin move, down inside, they go, and a bump out of bounds. Franklin was planted. Peyton Peterson tries to draw the foul on a blocking, tries to draw the blocking foul, doesn't get it. So the Badgers turn it over for a 10th time in the game. Garrett Spencer dribbles left, dribbles right, follows a screen, pick and roll, not there. Kicks it back up top to Hoyt. Gavin dribbles to his left. Double team comes and the ball stolen away. Garrett Chappell. He'll go up and right at Spencer, lays it in. Chappell back in there. You see what kind of an offensive player he is. Get back in there, and he's right back in the action. With 3 fouls, he sat some of that fourth quarter. Badgers within 7 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. 38-31. Spencer to his left. Tries to get by Peterson. Double team, goes inside. Nice pass. Franklin doesn't quite finish, though. Peterson with the rebound. It's on the floor. Diving effort by Chappell to pick it up for Wayne. The other end, Colby Taylor to the hoop. Finish and the foul. Gavin Hoyt was there. He put his arms out in innocence, maybe in frustration. What can I do? His second personal foul. Colby Taylor, 10 points in the game and a free throw coming. Chance at the 3-point play. Kyson Spencer checks back into the game. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you in part by Bear Lake Realty. Visit bearlakerealty.com. Free throw long off the glass. I don't know. Did Taylor call bank, or did Colby Taylor call bank on that shot? Don't know, but it brings the Badgers within 4, 38-34. Wayne on a 6-0 run. A couple of free throws, a couple of made shots. Wood in the lane, kicks it back out. Spencer for 3, short, way short. Rebound on the floor, bodies diving, and the Badgers come up with it. Peyton Peterson to the right side. Colby Taylor pulls up off the window, too strong. It's Kyson Spencer, the rebound for Valley. He throws an elbow, trying to get Peyton Peterson off him, and he catches Peterson in the jaw, and that's a foul on Kyson Spencer. 0-0, throws an elbow. Boy, that was clear to see from this angle. Badger fans jumped to their feet. Glad they got that call. I'm not sure that wasn't some kind of a flagrant one or something. A technical foul. Inbound for the Badgers. Van Orden across the top. Taylor, right corner. Reese thought about the 3, but defense out on him, and then he throws it away. Orrin Wood with the steal. Wayne had a chance to climb to within 1 or 2, and instead they turn it over for an 11th time in the game. Garrett Spencer across the timeline. A costly turnover for the Badgers. Spencer spins in the lane, pull up just inside the free throw line, drains it. Garrett Spencer, so smooth. 9 points in the game. Valley back up by 6, 40-34 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Timeout on the court, and we'll be right back on Utah 1A basketball on KSL and mylocalradio.com.
Many of our customers have trusted Jensen Wood Motors for generations. It's important to all of us here at the dealership we always work for the people. My grandpa was a man of his word, and he passed that tradition on to us. We understand that we're here to serve our customers, and every day we try and do that to the best of our ability. We really appreciate each customer, and we want to make sure that they feel that when they're doing business with us.
Jensen Wood Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Montpelier, Idaho.
Lime Excavating wishes the Valley Buffaloes the best in the postseason. Lime Excavation can help you with all your excavation needs. Give Darwin a call, 435-691-2782. He digs it.
Rafter Lazy J Fence Company started building fence in 2000. We cover the southern half of Utah, building all types of fence, agricultural, residential, and commercial. Call the Jones Boys.
Welcome back to this Bear Lake Realty presentation of Utah 1A basketball. Ryan Stunnikert here. We got Valley and Wayne going on right now. Rich and Paiute will take the court in a few minutes. That game is scheduled to start at 8:30. But 5:20 left in this game between Wayne and Valley. We got a barn burner. 6-point game. Badgers continue to battle. They've been down by as much as 12 or more. I have to look at that to double check. Colby Taylor kicks it up top to Chappell. Garrett dribbles to his right. I think 12 is the biggest lead that Valley's had in this game. Van Orden dribbles, ball slapped away from him. He threw his arms out to make sure and sell that. Valley led 22-10 in the first half. Midway through the second quarter, Badgers went on an 8-0 run. Valley pushed that lead back out to 10 in the third. And just about gets a takeaway. Across the lane, Peyton Peterson down inside, floats it up, a little forced with the right hand. Good defense by Kyson Spencer. Garrett Spencer with the rebound, up to Wood, down left corner. Kyson throws it up from three. Van Orden got run over by Orrin Wood, trying to draw the foul, didn't get it. Kyson Spencer knocks down his second triple of the ball game. And it's Valley on top again by 9, 43-34 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Garrett Chappell dribbles to his right, kicks it back outside, working around, inside. Peterson, left wing. Van Orden on the baseline, corner. Three-point shot is no good. And Garrett Chappell called for the foul. He says, oh, my bad. Why did I do that? That's my fourth personal foul. Wyatt Van Orden averages 15 a game. He's got 3 so far in this one. Garrett Chappell averages 15 and a half. He's got 11. Valley's done a nice job defensively. They lead by 9 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. 4:19 left to go on Utah 1A basketball on KSL and mylocalradio.com.
You have goals. Subway has a fresh fit menu. With 2 servings of veggies and 24 grams of whole grains, Subway has 8 6-inch subs with 400 calories or less, like the rotisserie-style chicken or oven-roasted turkey breast. Choose from 8 great options that are better for you and delicious. Go you! Try the fresh fit menu, only at Subway.
This ad brought to you by Mount Carmel Subway in Orderville, Utah.
Royals Market, located in the heart of beautiful Wayne County, gateway to Capitol Reef National Park, offers fresh meat, produce, full-service deli, scratch bakery, fabric room, groceries, general merchandise, as well as hunting and fishing licenses. Come check us out.
Badgers pressing. Valley gets through it. Kyson Spencer again from 3. That left corner, he loves it. His third triple of the second half. Valley back on top by 12, 46-34. Colby Taylor in the lane, or Tommy Reese rather, ends up on his backside, hoping for the foul, doesn't get it. Here's Kyson Spencer again, left corner this time. Ball fake, drive, shot, no. But he's fouled. Kyson Spencer, 10 points in the game and 2 free throws coming. We haven't had a lot of free throws in the game. Valley has attempted 4. Wayne has attempted 4. Buffaloes have hit 2. The Badgers have hit 2 as well. Kyson Spencer sinks the first. Has one more coming. The winner of this game will face the winner between Rich and Paiute. Final game of the night. We'll have it right here on mylocalradio.com and live.ksl.com. Kyson Spencer, 10, 11 points. Hits both free throws and make it 12 points in the game. From a 6-point to 4-point lead, it was 38 to 34. The Badgers were within 4. Valley has gone on a 10-0 run. A foul away from the ball will put Garrett Chappell at the line. That's an 8th team foul on the Buffaloes. And no, it'll put not Garrett Chappell, but Tyler Chappell at the free throw line, shooting, I believe, 1-1. The foul, Cameron Franklin, his second. Chappell misses, Franklin the rebound. A 10-0 run by Valley in the last few minutes. Orrin Wood down in the lane, kicks it outside. They work it around. Spencer faked the three, gives off a two-point shot by Casey Reck. Misses, but he follows his rebound across the top. Garrett Spencer back with it. Valley running some clock. They're way out high. Wood kicks it right corner. Kyson Spencer picks up the dribble, goes up top. Peterson just about got the takeaway. If you're keeping tabs on the girls tournament as well, a pretty good one it looks like in the fourth quarter. Valley leads Monument Valley 41-36 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. A foul on the Badgers. Tyler Chappell protests in innocence, but nonetheless picks up his first personal foul. That's a 16 foul on Wayne's, too. 2:52 left to go. Valley up by 14. They've gone on a 10-0 run since Wayne climbed to within 4. Inbound way back court. Garrett Spencer backs it up and heads forward across the timeline. Picks up the dribble, bounces left side. Badgers need some kind of a takeaway, and quick. Just about got it. Spencer almost drugged that pivot foot enough, but not going to make that kind of mistake. Reese tips it back court. Wood comes up with it, though. He'll kick right corner. Spencer for three. Kyson misses over the top, but Garrett Spencer can't track down the rebound. He was there, knew it was last touched by Tommy Reese, and let it go. 2:25 left in this ball game. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by Bear Lake Realty, the best in realty in the Bear Lake area. Visit bearlakerealty.com. Casey Reck spins up across the timeline. Double team comes, almost gives it away. He's picked up, and a timeout. Coach Hoyt just in time as Reck just about passed it away. 2:16 left to go on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Valley up by 14 on Utah 1A basketball and KSL and mylocalradio.com.
mylocalradio.com is Southwest Wyoming and Northeast Utah's top website and the best source for local area news, weather, sports, and community events. And that's not all. MyLocalRadio.com features thousands of photographs of Wyoming and Utah high school events, from speech and drama competitions to local events, sports and activities, and much more. Check it out today and see what MyLocalRadio.com has for you.
Welcome back to this Ellingford Brothers presentation, Ellingford Brothers and Evanston presentation of Utah 1A basketball on KSL and mylocalradio.com. Ellingford Brothers. Visit ellingfordbros.com for your next construction project. They're the best. Spencer, quick spin move across the timeline. 2:10 left to go. Badgers down by 14, pressuring, can't get it away from Orrin Wood. He'll skip it across to Spencer, back out to Garrett Spencer. Badgers better think about a foul pretty quick, and they get the ball to Casey Reck, and a pretty hard foul by Tyler Chappell. Owen Hoyt protecting his guy, understandably explodes toward the official a step or two. As Casey Reck will go to the line to shoot 1-1. Wayne needs a miracle here with under 2 minutes to go, down 14. A 10-0 Valley run. And Reck hits the first. Casey with 4 points in the game. Hit a 3 in the second quarter, and that free throw moments ago. A second free throw for Reck. No, rims around left side, and Colby Taylor with the rebound. He'll dribble up across the timeline, loses it, gets it back to Peterson. Payton drives in and can't get it to go. Almost the follow by Colby Taylor, but can't finish there. Garrett Spencer with the rebound. He'll give off to Casey Reck. Peterson tried to foul him, it looked like. Valley instead kicks it back out, down inside, up top again. Reck spins around, and he's fouled, and Casey will go back to the line for a 1-1. Badgers, 1:32 to go, trailing by 15. Boy, they've gone quiet at bad times today. First 4 minutes didn't score the first quarter. First 4 minutes of the second quarter didn't score. They've climbed to within 4 a couple of times. They had made it 38-34 with about 6 minutes left in this fourth quarter. They climbed to within 4, but a 12-0 Buffaloes run. Missed free throw after Rec hit the first. He misses the second, but an offensive rebound for the Buffaloes. A 16-point lead, and Wayne forced to foul again with 1:23 left to go on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. 50-34, Valley with the lead. Badgers unable to score for at least the last about 5 minutes. 1-1. Kyson Spencer misses the front end. Badgers get the rebound. They need to put an end to the scoring drought. Right corner, Tommy Reese got it from 3. Reese with 7 points all in the second half. Wood up ahead, Cameron Franklin. He's going to try to dunk, and he doesn't get it. It hits the front of the rim and then goes off the glass, and then Franklin comes back and fouls Colby Taylor. That stops the clock at 1:01. And if Wayne can hit some free throws down the stretch, force another few turnovers, they've still got a shot. Colby Taylor at the line. He's 1 for 1 so far tonight, shooting 1-1 on this trip. Colby, 11 points in the game. Can he make it 12? No, he cannot. Had a 3-point play earlier. Badgers still trail by 13. Kyson Spencer across the timeline, under a minute to go. Wood, left side. Casey Reck sprints through some traffic and gives back. It looks like the Badgers have accepted this loss. Franklin back outside. And the Valley Buffaloes will just eat up the final 30 seconds of this game. Wayne will drop into consolation where they'll face the loser between Paiute and Rich, a game that's scheduled to start at 8:30 here in about 15-20 minutes. 15 seconds to go. Valley will move on to the semifinal, or the quarterfinals, and they'll face the winner between Rich and Paiute. Stay tuned here to mylocalradio.com and KSL for that game. We're not going anywhere, and we'll bring you that final game. Valley 2, 150-37. The Buffaloes end the game on a 12-3 run to hold on for the victory. 50-37 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Our Ruby's In postgame show is up after the break on Utah 1A basketball on KSL and mylocalradio.com.
The New Horizon Crisis Center provides confidential intervention counseling, 24-hour hotline and mobile crisis team, shelter services, rape crisis intervention, and many other services. If you need help, call 1-800-343-6302.
The Orderville Town Council wishes the Valley Buffaloes the best of luck. Come and enjoy hiking, ATVing, horseback riding, camping, and hunting. Orderville, home of the Valley Buffaloes and the heart of Kane County.
We know that when you think of Plains Tire in Evanston, you always think
the Tire Professionals.
Quality customer service. They're friendly with great prices.
I really like Plains Tire in Evanston.
But did you also know that the team at Plains Tire offers oil changes, windshield wiper checks, and free alignment checks? That's right, free alignment checks. We don't want you to quit thinking all those great things when you hear Plains Tire. We just want you to add to the list. Plains Tire, the Tire Professionals. Stop in today, 157 Bear River Drive.
Welcome back to Utah 1A basketball, presented by Bear Lake Realty and Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. The Valley Buffaloes held off a furious comeback by the Wayne Badgers. Wayne closed to within 4 with about 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, but Valley outscored 12-3 the rest of the way to win 50-37. Kyson Spencer, a big fourth quarter, had 8 in the fourth, including 2 triples, finished with 12. Orrin Wood had 16 points in the game. That's about 10.5 points better than his per-game average. And Garrett Spencer held well below his average, just 9 points, but it was still enough for Valley, who took care of the ball really well. Just 8 turnovers in the game. Wayne wasn't careless by any means. They finished with 11 turnovers, but 11 points apiece from Colby Taylor and Garrett Chappell. Just 5 from Peyton Peterson, 3 from Wyatt Van Orden, 7 from Tommy Reese. And the Wayne Badgers are held about half of their per night's scoring average, 37 points tonight in the loss against the Valley Buffaloes. Our post-game show is brought to you by Ruby's Inn in Bryce Valley, the mouth of Bryce Canyon. Beautiful area for your next vacation. Make sure to stay at Ruby's Inn if you're headed to southern Utah. Want to see those parks? Ruby's Inn is the best place to stay. 50-37, Valley with the win on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Our next game is Rich versus Paiute. And Valley will take on the winner of that game. Wayne drops into consolation. They'll take on the loser between Rich and Paiute. Just a little preview. Rich and Paiute played at the 1A preview, and the Rebels won that game. It was a defensive battle, 45-34. Rebels won by 11. I think is an interesting matchup. And Rich, number 1 from Region 22. Paiute, number 4 from Region 20. Interesting game coming up next on the boys' side. If you're keeping tabs on the girls' tournament, Monument Valley and Valley in a tight one with 2.5 minutes to go. Monument Valley ahead by 1, 44-43. It would be as far as seeding goes, it would be an upset if Valley were to win. Valley gets off a shot, but a foul, and boy, if you're not watching that one, tune in right now to it. We're going to take a quick break. We've got some ads to get through, and then we'll have a Rebel and Paiute pregame show coming up. Again, Valley led by Orrin Wood, 16 points, and Kyson Spencer's 12 beats Wayne Badgers 50-37 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. That's going to do it for this one. We'll be right back with Rich and Paiute right here on this same spot at KSL, live.ksl.com and mylocalradio.com. mylocalradio.com is Southwest Wyoming and Northeast Utah's top website and the best source for local area news, weather,